The final step in any tiling project is the grouting. This finishes off the process and gives you a clean, uniform look. It also fills the gaps that you created with the spaces during tiling.
When purchasing grout, ensure that you use the same batch number and that you purchase enough grout for the application. It is very important to stick with the mixing ratios on the grout bag. If you add too little or too much water, the grout can become powdery. It is also recommended to test the grout on the type of tile that you can use. If the tile is quite porous, it might result in staining. Hence, first test a small corner on the top of the tile before you proceed with your total installation.
Before you start grouting, you need to make sure that the tile adhesive is dried completely and that you've cleaned and cleared any residual tile adhesive from the tiles. Then for the grouting process, you'll need the following: a bucket for mixing, and make sure that it's especially clean, a mechanical mixer, tile grout and a latex additive for tile adhesive and grout, a grout residue remover, grout sealer, squeegee, grout rake, joint sealant, sponge, some mutton cloth, and your safety gear, which includes your knee pads, waterproof gloves, particle mask, and a pair of safety goggles. Add the powder to the latex bond liquid and mix thoroughly with a mechanical mixer. You'll need to mix for 3 to 5 minutes to a creamy, lump-free consistency. Then allow it to stand for 2 minutes before mixing again. Apply the grout with a squeegee to fill all the joints between the tiles and allow it to set for 2 to 6 hours. Then use a damp sponge to remove the excess grout. It's very important that the sponge is properly dampened for this process to be effective, but it should not be wet. Depending on weather conditions and ventilation in the space, the grout will then take a further 24 hours to dry completely. Then, for spectacular finish and shine, use a piece of mutton cloth to polish the tiles and remove any residual grout haze. Finally, seal the grout with a grout sealer, which must dry for 48 hours before using any cleaning chemicals on the tiles. Remember to fill the perimeter and movement joints with a polyurethane joint sealant.
When using this product externally, it's recommended to protect the installation by the means of a gazebo or by the means of an umbrella to ensure that a grout or tile adhesive doesn't dry out too quickly, resulting in cracking. It was always recommended not to adulterate or to mix the grout with any other product or any other brands. It is very important when selecting your grout to choose the right grout color and for the application it's intended to be used. For internal, we recommend the normal wall and floor cementitious grout. For external applications, we recommend the incorporation of a latex additive as a total water replacement into the grouting system, allowing you for more flexibility, and it will help also to keep your grout cleaner.